He's really going after it.
Wait, Gabe, are the balls separate sacks?
No! No, I think it's one sack.
Oh my God.
No, they are separate sacks.
He's so enthusiastic. He's so enthusiastic about this. I love it.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Ramshackle Comedy, hosted by Ramshackle Tavern. Yes, I said that in the reverse order. Alex, who's our guest?
Thanks, Gabe. We're here with Rachael Moore. Thank you, Rachael, for coming on the show. Rachel's a fantastic comedian.
Engineer. Passionate about men.
Yes, passionate about men and triathlons. Yes.
Chad Kroger and trampolines.
Yes, so you heard about your love of trampolines. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
We wanted to have a trampoline expert. So, yes, thanks again for coming on the show.
Gabe has some stand-up material that I'd like to workshop. I'd like to see that if you're into
I'm here for it.
Okay, so
we're just gonna test some things out. First of all, though, I think we should just get right into it with some shots.
Okay, yeah.
Is it shot o'clock?
It is shot o'clock, everybody. So Rachael and I are gonna be drinking some Smirnoff. And Gabe, what are you drinking?
I'm having whiskey because it was my birthday a few days ago, and I've got a lot of shit for being an Aries. So it's fucking Aries season for the entire month of April.
That made a fun noise. Happy birthday, Gabe. Happy 30.
Belated.
Woo!
Happy birthday, Jesus.
Oh boy.
Ugh.
I don't think I've ever had Smirnoff vodka before.
Yeah.
Wow. That's something.
I don't think I've had non-flavored.
Oh, really?
So this is
Oh,
new
man.
Okay.
territory.
What's your favorite flavor of vodka?
Whipped cream.
Oh, really? I'm a fan of the birthday cake.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a solid choice.
That's
I
a good
like
one.
cherry, except for when I threw it up. Okay.
Did it taste the same?
Can I workshop?
Yeah, sorry, your bits.
Okay.
He's
All right.
very excited
Okay.
to show these to an expert.
Joke number one. Chad Kroger, more like Chad, I choke on him. That's a dick joke.
Okay, I was wondering.
Okay, engineering jokes. Rachael got into engineering to build bridges, but it doesn't matter how many bridges she builds, she'll never repair that relationship with her father.
Oh my God!
I don't know.
Met.
She might have mother issues. I have those too.
Okay.
Also, I had this one. Men are like trampolines. I like to bounce up and down on them all the time, but my partner doesn't like when I bring them in the house.
Oh, that's a good joke. I like that one. That's a great
I'll give you that
joke.
one,
Thank you.
Yeah.
I practiced.
Yeah. You ever come out to a mic? You just practice in the house.
No. In high school we had mics, and I got yelled at for dropping one. So that's the closest I got.
That's lame, though. Actually, gosh.
No, I played it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh no, what is this newfangled technology in hairspray?
Oh my God. So Rachael, how long have you been doing stand-up now in Columbus?
I started back in October of 2022.
And how's your experience been so far in just these few short months?
It's been a lot of fun. I met a lot of really cool people off the start, and they really helped me get into the community. Like the Facebook page, and then letting me know where the mics are happening and where to go with all of that. So, it's just been a really good experience. I met Terrence.
Terrence, the God Show Davis is here tonight.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes.
Woo!
He's grand, and so he's really been a really good mentor for me
father
too,
material.
with me starting to produce shows and all that. So
But you're already getting into producing. That's great.
yeah, I have my third.
Plug your
We'll
stuff.
call it my third
Plug
show
your
coming
stuff.
up June 25th at the Crescent Lounge. I will be having more coming soon, more info. But it's gonna
somebody
be a lot of fun. Sunday show.
give me links to that.
Yeah.
So we can link it to the video.
Yeah, we'll put that in the description for sure. Now
I have a question.
Yeah.
Before you say whatever things that you have to say. Never mind, I forgot.
Oh my god.
I'm a little drunk.
The game went hard today. No, that's okay. Now, I also wanted to talk about, you do triathlons.
Yes, I do.
So, and that's the one where it's like swimming.
Wait, sorry, no, I remembered. I remembered what I had to say. You're you're very passionate about men.
Yes.
And I'm very clueless about women, even though I'm married. What do you think are 3 green flags in
Great
men?
question.
Green flags.
Green flags. Like 3 character traits that Terrence doesn't have, but like
Right.
fakes very well.
Being on time.
No.
Yeah, it's a real problem for men in close
Is it bad to say that's racist?
No, it's not. That's any dude. Men are not good at being on time either. I'm not, so whatever. I was late too, so I'll out myself there. Another green flag I would say is asking you what you want. A lot of guys are like, oh, like I'll set this up, or like we're going here, we're going there.
Yeah.
I just really like to talk about my special interest, but I'm neurodivergent.
If you're neurodivergent, I recommend that you also like follow everything up with like, how about you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good advice.
That's the best advice I can give. I learned that recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good advice because you know it's generally nice to care
Alex,
about.
practice. I like trains. How about you?
I also like trains. How about you?
Okay, sorry.
I don't like trains. I don't like trains, but I think it's cool that you like trains. But you know, I like triathlon.
So yes, triathlon.
Different T word.
Different T
Yes.
word. What do you do in a triathlon? Do you get to?
Yes. Well,
are you a gun shooter?
No,
I don't know
not that kind.
Not that kind of.
I can
triathlon?
shoot guns though, pretty well. I got recruited for the Junior Olympics when I was little.
That's cool.
What?
But my mom didn't want me to do it. She thought I turned out to be like a really weird kid. So
An army
they never told me
recruiter
until I was older.
approached me outside of Best Buy
So, well,
once.
in what sport?
Just like shooting, just like
Really?
yeah,
No shit.
shooting.
Okay, that's really good. Well, you still could. So yeah, triathlon. I think that's the one with swimming and running and like bicycles.
Yep,
Okay. God, that's really intense. What's your favorite of the 3?
swimming. By far.
Really? Okay. That's like the least. Sorry, we're getting a note from our producer.
Shot o'clock.
It's shot o'clock. Oh boy.
That's not a full shot.
Wait, so
Alright,
what 3 things do
wait.
you do in a triathlon?
Swim, bike, run.
Swim, bike, run.
Swim, bike, run.
Swim,
Do
bike,
you
run.
do you do any of those, Gabe?
I've swam before. I have a bike,
One time.
and I don't really run. I do that white person thing when you cross the street where I walk halfway across and then I run the second half.
Yeah.
I was told that was white people stuff.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I'm so bad at these. I never know what to toast to.
To the Queen of England.
Yeah.
To the Queen of England.
She's dead.
Very much so. It doesn't get easier. Okay.
I think I have one more flag.
Yeah.
One more green
I'm
flag.
Oh,
so
yeah.
sorry. I talk a lot.
No, it's okay. It's your show. You're allowed to talk.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
that's very fair. I support your speech. Your stand-up will work on it. We'll put some time.
Yeah.
I talk about Chad and my jokes about Chad.
If Dane Cook can do it, and so
Yeah.
can anyone else.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's a fair statement. Green flag number 3. They reach out to you.
Oh, okay.
And not like, so, do you mean like slide into your DM or just like initiate like doing things?
Initiate doing things.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking. I thought you meant something like saying like, you know, hey, you know, how was work today? Just like asking, like checking.
That too, yeah.
Yeah.
Work sucks. I
know.
dream of capitalism.
Oh yes. But yeah, I'm so interested in the triathlon thing because I just sort of started getting into fitness this year.
Okay.
Yeah, he played Wii Sports once.
Yes, and then I was like, oh my gosh, this is incredible.
Did you lose?
I did very,
Okay.
very badly.
sorry.
But you know, it just inspired me to sort of, you know, hit the gym and get better. And I was like, you seem, are you like really dedicated to fitness?
Yeah, so I typically train about 4 to 5 days a week.
Wow. Okay.
For it, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of time you put in, a lot of effort, gym planning, especially when you're doing like on-road routes or like open water swims. You have all your equipment. It's really fun when you forget your towel.
And sort of what do you think? Well, one, how do you feel about like when a triathlon's done? Like, what's the first thing that goes through your mind when you cross that finish line?
Am I gonna puke? Am I gonna puke? Because I usually puke, and this one of my more recent races this past summer. This girl was like, we were kind of like back and back the whole bike.
Yeah.
And so she finished before me the run, and she like saw me pass, and she came over to me, and she was like, "Oh, like congrats!" And I was like stiff armed her, and I was like, "No!" And then I like threw up.
Oh my!
So I was like trying to keep her away. I was like, I don't want to puke on you. And then I was like, I'm so sorry.
I got something
Wow.
really important I have to say.
I'm ready for it.
We're in the speed run.
Question.
Oh, are we?
for
Is it
this
time?
So we're
It's
gonna
time.
ask you a question. And you have to answer it very fast,
Okay,
and
I'll
then
do
he
my
asks a
best.
question, and then I ask a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
wait.
Have you ever tried breathing underwater?
Yes.
Expand.
I mean,
did
you
it work?
exhale. You exhale.
Oh.
I mean, that's part of
Sure.
your breath.
How will Ohio take over the world?
Is Ken really straight? Say that without outing him.
Mike DeWine.
Yeah.
No, he's curious. He's curious.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you recently?
I apologized to Iraq while I was shopping because I ran into it. Like, I genuinely thought it was a human, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, turn around.
What's the most reckless thing you've done recently? Running into a mannequin?
Yeah, that's probably the reckless. We'll stick with that.
What would you give, what would you give an alien for dinner their first night as an exchange student?
Pasta. I need to find out if they're gluten-free or not.
Yeah.
What pickup line is so bad it's good enough to make you go out with a person?
So bad it's good enough. I hate pickup lines. It'd have to be really good.
Please go
go out
out.
with
Won't let
me.
me move back in.
That's not a pickup line. That's a plea. I don't know. That's-
I hate this question, but when's the last time you sharded?
How afraid of you are?
Don't have to answer that. Gabe.
How afraid of you are of mooses?
Of mooses?
It's moose.
0. I'll fucking kick the hell out of it.
That's what I like to hear. Do you
Yeah.
get along well with ghosts?
I'd say we're friends.
Best Halloween costume you've ever done?
Best Halloween. I do a lot of Halloween costumes. I pulled off Sabrina from Netflix. I did last year.
Oh.
Not this past year, but
Wow,
the year
that's
before.
cool. You do triathlons. I just wanted to go back to that.
Yeah.
In your opinion, how prepared should the average person be to encounter sinking sand during a triathlon?
Singing sand?
Sinking sand.
Sinking
Oh, like
sand.
quicksand.
But I guess singing sand would be terrifying.
There's no sinking sand.
Is
It's
quicksand a
just
myth?
Singing?
There's just you're just in open water. So they just like you go off a beach and you go into the water and then you swim in like a circle and then you get
Is
out.
that how that works?
Yeah, there's no like crazy sand.
I'd like a moment to cry in between takes because the idea of sand singing to me is really fucking scary
God,
right
It's
now.
it
gonna be
is.
like a Little Mermaid. It's just gonna be like Ariel will come out and
Oh my god, like
Yeah.
it feels like an Elden Ring like area. Oh my god. Did you abandon your childhood toys like in Toy Story?
I have my favorite bunny. I named her Purple, and she's either still living in my house right now or my mom threw her out. And me and my mom are gonna have a conversation about this afterwards.
Yeah.
She threw her out.
Yeah, Rachel's mom, step the fuck up.
What?
I'm ready.
What kind of pie is gross to you?
Anything that's not gluten free, I guess.
What's the worst gift you've ever received from Terrence?
From Terrence. Ooh, I don't think he's ever gifted me any.
Terrence?
Oh no! I was giving a thumbs up. Okay, who wins in a fight, Weird Al or Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey.
Nice.
He's got some demons.
Weird Al's not active enough.
No.
How
Carrey's
long
got
can you
crackhead
stand on
energy.
one foot without support while drunk?
Do we want to find out later?
Yeah.
You want to take bets right now?
Yeah, bet.
I'm going to say at least 60 seconds.
60 seconds. If you stay longer than 60 seconds, I'll take a shot.
Wait,
Okay.
what was
If
the
it's
thing? I
less-
totally missed it.
How long I can stand on one foot while drunk?
2 minutes. Full 2 minutes.
Is it shot o'clock?
Is it shot o'clock? I gotta ask her.
Not yet.
Not yet,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. Inside joke here: bidets or beer?
I have a word question.
We're going to
afterwards.
go with beer.
Nice.
Okay.
That's all right.
Gluten-free beer.
Look, before because I don't want to get canceled before Terrence.
Oh, you're okay.
What's it like being sandwiched between two men?
Well, it's
I don't
kind
like
of
it phrased like that.
It's kind of like the best of both worlds, right? You don't want an open-faced sandwich because you're more hungry than that.
Right. That's good. What's your?
Do you enjoy wait, I got a follow-up question. Do you enjoy the fact time is up apparently according to
No, ask your
my
question.
family.
Ask your question.
Okay. What is the fact that it's called a devil's three-way make it more exciting? Like the fact that they're like questioning themselves as they're going through it, possibly.
What is the devil's three-way?
It's two men.
It's two wieners.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called a devil's three-way because God hates the gays.
Yeah, I think you should just go to your priest about that one, and then add a fourth, and then you'll find out what's really holy.
We'll consult with the priest. We'll be right
missionary.
We'll be right back after this.
That's fine.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the second half of Ramshackle Tavern, hosted by Ramshackle Comedy. This is the second half of the show, but it's really just the continuation of the first half of the show for the people watching it on
That's
YouTube, which is really just the second half of the show for 3 people in the entirety of the Columbus comedy community.
I don't even
which is
know.
a lot bigger than you actually think it is.
I don't even know. Do we put an ad break in there, or do we?
No,
just...
no, we
okay,
don't.
We
Okay,
don't.
fun fact, the host of Ramshackle Comedy is the person that edits it. It's me. And fun fact, I don't know how to edit. So I just take 2 halves and put them together.
Smart.
All right. On that note, everybody, we're taking 2 shots, because that's how we start the second half, and then we play a game.
All right.
Oh, you gotta pour yours. There you go. Perfect.
All right. To the second half.
To the second half of the show.
Woo.
And then we take another shot.
Oh, I think I'm only gonna stick with the one, guys.
Okay.
I gotta drive later.
Well, Rachel's a real man.
Oh.
I'm sorry, that's sexist. That's so
It's alright, I'll take it. I'll take it.
There you go.
That's so
Alright,
rude.
hold up.
You two go ahead.
Okay.
Let me get some of my.
I'll
citrus
do a.
toast.
I'll toast with my liquor.
I'm gonna take some water.
This is all fair. This is all
Then
good.
watch your
You just got
notebook.
the both wet, bro.
Your notebook. You're waterproof.
Okay, well, you
It's
know
fine,
what?
we're
The
good.
Notebook was a successful
We found
movie,
it
and
in
I'm sure
waterproof.
people
Yeah,
would have loved
that's
it
fine.
more if the actress actually got
waterproof.
wet.
Oh my God. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay,
It's just me and
Salute.
you. You ready?
yeah, what are we toasting to? Whatever you want. I'll toast to it.
No, I have a really lame one. My friend told me this. All fair. If you stick her in the butt, you can't fuck her up.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what she said.
Okay. Now, for this part of the show, we're gonna play a fun game that we found recently called Wing It. And how this game goes is I'm gonna have a card here that I haven't actually taken a look yet, and it has some kind of disastrous scenario. Actually, you know what, Gabe? Why don't you explain the rules?
Oh yeah, I would like to explain the rules of the game. Okay, so what happens is you have a scenario like there are zombies at the Cleveland Browns stadiums because those fans have been waiting for a win for a long time.
They've turned into zombies.
And then you have 5 resources to solve the scenario. You can only use 3. Okay?
Exactly 3.
And
no
you have
more,
to
no less.
tell a good enough story to convince our judge
For the first round. I'm going to be the judge in the first round.
to convince our judge that this story would work. Okay?
Okay.
And for the person with the best story, they win that scenario.
And
The
whoever...
idea that the Cleveland Browns are significant in any way does not affect the story.
I'm glad.
Right, okay.
The
I'm glad.
scenario cards can change.
Okay. We're going to go right into it. So round 1, here's your scenario. You're in the lead of a bathtub sledding race, speeding down a steep, snowy hill. When your rival's fans start hurling rotten vegetables at you, you accidentally slide over a rocky patch and crack your bathtub. Now it can break into pieces at any moment.
Can you read that one more time?
All right. You're in the lead during a bathtub sledding race, speeding down a steep, snowy hill. When your rival's fans start hurling rotten vegetables at you, you accidentally slide over a rocky patch and crack your bathtub. Now it could break into pieces at any moment. Oh, the suspense. All right, we'll give you time to think of your plan, your story.
I got mine.
Okay, in that case, we're going to go right into it. Rachel, how do you get out of this scenario?
Alright, the crowd is obviously unhappy with their dip options. We're gonna throw them an 8-pound tub of hummus.
Whoa, okay.
8-pound tub of hummus, they're gonna stop throwing these vegetables at you. From there, we're gonna take a towel and wipe up what's happened to us since within this tub.
Yes.
And then we're gonna utilize our map from 1489 to get us through the rest of this track.
Of course, because there's a map from the 1400s that has the route of
extremely accurate, and it's gonna get you right to the finish line. So
I love it.
That's
I love
what
it.
we're gonna do here.
I would like you to repeat this scenario for
Okay,
the audience.
you're in the lead during a bathtub sledding race, speeding down a steep, snowy hill. When your rival's fans start hurling rotten vegetables at you, you accidentally slide over a rocky patch and crack the bathtub. Now it can break into pieces at any moment.
Okay. So, I'm there. I'm on the mount, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, the snowy mount. And I pull out of my pocket a real Oscar from the Academy of Horrors.
What is that?
Academy of Horse or Academy
The
of
Academy of Horrors.
Okay,
It's
I
from-
wasn't sure. I just wanted to
It's from my partner. Something.
Show it to the if that's one
Real-
of your things.
Amada Armis.
Yes, I am aware of Amadeus.
Yes. Okay. It's a real Oscar. It's from her. I think of her, my lover. Okay.
Okay.
It motivates me to get out of the snow. Okay.
Yeah.
I pick up a jousting lance. Okay.
You just had that.
Because
ready?
I need to fight my way through the snow.
Oh.
I need to fight my way through the snow.
Okay.
And as I'm going down that cliff, like Shaun White in that Shaun White snowboarding game that my grandma got me instead of the Gears of War 3, I have a moment of panic. Okay? I have a moment of panic.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Okay. Because I didn't make it to the edge of that cliff. I didn't make it to the finish line. I stop. I'm surrounded by snow.
Oh my god.
But I think of a music number from a world famous ballerina.
Oh my god.
Which is also my wife, who also won that real Academy Award.
Whoa, you're.
Yes.
How's the Armas is a
Ana
triple
de
threat.
Armas, okay. Ana de Armas
What about
is
the
a,
vegetables, though?
is a triple threat. What about the vegetables? Okay, that's what we all think. Okay? And I
Wow.
talk to Ana
You know
de
what?
Armas.
Okay.
I pick up that jousting lance,
Okay.
and I go down that fucking hill!
Okay, you know what? Okay, I gotta put my writer's hat on for this one, and I really gotta say I love the passion that you're bringing, Gabe. But I think Rachel's story is just a little more tighter. It's a little more understandable. I'm gonna have to go with Rachel on this one. I'm sorry, Rachel. You win round one.
Thank you.
Okay. And because you do you want to go and be the
Yeah,
judge
I'll
for
be
this
judge.
round? Okay, cool.
All right,
We
all
have
right.
these are the two cards.
Well, we lost that one.
just
That
wanna-
one's on the floor.
Okay. Yes.
We don't need it.
Oh God, what happened to the cards? Okay, so you pick one of these
These are
two
the-
Are
blue
we
cards.
shuffling or not shuffling?
You don't have to if you want, as
Oh,
long
I
as you have.
shuffled.
But yeah, you're not gonna be playing in this round, so. Okay. Oh, I like my options here. So, Rachel, you'll pick one of these 2 cards and go ahead and read us the story.
Your vengeful friend has sealed you behind a brick wall.
Oh, okay.
In a catacombs beneath an old cathedral.
Okay.
You have just enough room to move your arms and legs, and there's barely a breathing hole.
Okay.
That's all we got. That's all we got, folks.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
I'm sorry. Could you read that again?
Your vengeful friend has sealed you behind a brick wall in the catacombs beneath an old cathedral. That's like a church. And you have just enough room to move your arms and legs, and there's a small breathing hole. So, like, essentially, what's your next move?
Okay.
Okay. I got something. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, basically, my enemy has trapped me in this church, but luckily, I know my lay of the land. Okay, I'm so familiar with the bricks. I can take a look at the bricks and I can tell exactly which church this is in. All right, and so
Do you frequent churches often?
I do. I'm a very religious person. I'm very devoted to my faith.
Gays!
So, oh my God! So I know that this church is very nearby to where I live.
Okay.
And I also in this area I live in a farm. Okay.
You're a farmer.
I'm a farmer.
Wow.
What kind of crops do you plant?
So hetero.
It's a livestock farm. Okay. Where
Do you milk the cows?
we have emus. So
Do you milk the emus?
I do milk the
do you
emus.
Enjoy
Emus, I heard
That's not a part of the story, but yes, I do milk the emus. So I'm gonna call.
Emus!
So I'm gonna call on my emu, Frank, who's gonna come over here.
Alright, we're gonna Frank up on this shit.
Frank, I need you to help me get out of this cavern, this tight spot here. And Frank says, you know what? I got you. I check this out. Okay? And he just squats down. Frank the emu squats down and lays a goddamn dinosaur egg. Oh my God, Frank! I didn't know you were part dinosaur.
I can't say I like Game of Thrones, so I'm gonna see where this is going.
Wow.
Okay, why couldn't you? Why couldn't
a
you?
little sus.
And then,
Sorry.
then suddenly the egg starts to hatch. It's like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? And it hatches, and it's a little baby emu with a pair of tree pruning shears. And he's able to slip me the shears through the hole, and I'm able to cut my way out, but through the mortar of the bricks, and I'm able to free myself through my prison.
The plot of Edward Scissorhands.
Exactly. Yes.
I like it. I'm here for it.
Thank you.
I'm evaluating the situation.
Frank is here.
Can you read the plot one more time for the audience?
Of course, Gabe. Of course I will. Your vengeful friend has sealed you behind a brick wall in the catacombs of an old cathedral. This fucking vengeful friend. Fucking Terrence. So you have just enough room.
Terrence the Dungeon Davis.
Yeah, exactly. You have just enough room to move your arms and legs.
I like
there's
the
a
dungeon.
small breathing hole.
Maybe the dungeon.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I'm stuck there in the dungeon. Okay? Creepy dark hole.
Yeah.
You know, the only sort of place that white people would be okay with. I think of the rare coin collection that my lover had. And it makes me think of how much I love them and how much I miss them.
Aspen?
Aspen, who is also our camera person.
Yes, she's
our
fantastic.
producer.
And
so you're fighting for Aspen.
yeah, I'm fighting for her.
Okay.
And I'm using a telescope powerful enough to see distant galaxies. Okay.
Okay. So you're out of this world.
There is hard emotions going on. There's 3 minutes left on the shot clock going on, and I am there in the moment, prepared to make the next shot. Okay?
You're gonna make it with what?
And I decided, in a very haphazard sort of way, in a sort of very John Dillinger sort of very, I'm gonna make this moment happen.
Do you know who that is?
Wait. Yeah, I know who John Dillinger is.
Do you know who that is?
No.
He's a bank robber.
Okay.
Bank robber from the
He also
1930s.
started the math metal band.
He
John
knows who that is.
John Dillinger's
I'll
escape
figure it
plan.
out.
I use a crossbow. Okay? And
Impressive.
Alex comes in and tries to interject and say that my opinion doesn't matter. And I say, hey, Alex, as the person that you are, shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up,
Alright.
okay?
I'm going to have to go with Gabe.
You know what? I get that. It's a great story. It's a great story.
It was really solid. I'm sorry.
All
I
right.
enjoyed yours, but
And you know what? That's fantastic.
Not enough time for Gabe to judge.
I'm sorry, we are out of time. So our winners today are Rachel and Gabe. Congratulations!
We won!
it's everything we could have ever imagined.
Thank you so much, Rachel, for being on our show. We really appreciate
Of
it. Is
course.
there any shows you have coming up? Any stand-up gigs? Anything you want to promote? Now's your time.
June 25th, Crescent Lounge. We're probably going to start about 12 o'clock. I'll have some more stuff coming out on my Facebook if y'all want to follow me. It's at, I don't know, fucking search my name, Rachael Moore. We'll put some links or something in there. You can follow me on Instagram too. I always post on there. It's going to be a great time. I hope Gabe gets to come out if he's still in town. And yeah, I've got a lot of male comedians lined up. We're going to do something real fun for you guys. It's going to be a brunch show and something that you don't
If you don't
want
follow
to miss.
Rachel on the internet,
Exactly.
Find
I'll-
Rachel.
I'll cancel you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. That's a solid move. That's a solid. This is a real collab move right here.
Yeah.
So at the Rachael Moore on Instagram, Rachael Moore on Facebook. What the fuck other platforms are there?
There's Instagram. There's
Facebook.
Facebook.
Do you have a TikTok?
TikTok.
No, I don't
No.
fucking
You're,
understand.
you're,
It's China. Sorry.
I get it.
You're very much.
Do you have a Truth Social?
You're not like connected to Gen Z.
I am Gen Z, but I try and be like millennial. You know,
Time's
more
up.
than Gen Z.
I would like to give a thank you.
Okay. Are we gonna do a shot? Thank you.
Yeah, we can do a shot.
Let's do a
thank you.
shot. Thank you.
All right, I'll join you. I'll join you.
Join it.
All right,
Join it.
I'm gonna join in on this one. Just a little.
Fill her up.
There you go. There you go. Sorry, sometimes I can't pour really well.
It's hardcore. It's
Okay.
do or
All
die.
right.
All right.
To a shot to the show Jury Duty. I actually cried watching that.
To Amazon's Jury Duty. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Drive safe. On your level.
And,
Yeah.
and like going back and forth. Like I think you do a really good
we're
job
about
of what
to-
you do.
I don't
Because
know.
I was watching you
Zoom's
throughout
about
the
to
videos,
go.
and like some people don't respond to it.
We're about to leave
You know what I mean? Like some people are just like, oh, like offended, but like I'm not offended by that kind of shit. Like I think it's good that you know like
I don't know,
yourself
maybe.
and who you are and
You're
what
there
you
now, I
want.
presume?